Okay?
He wants to taste this too, but no. You can't even eat it.
I know you want some, but you can't have it. You want some, but you can't. You're too little. Alright. Hi! Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a fun video. Today we are going to be answering questions from a game that his brother bought us for Christmas. So basically it just... So basically it's just...
You can come do the intro, buddy.
So basically it's just questions that get you talking. There are cards that are labeled deep and deeper. Today we're just gonna go over cards that are labeled deep. All right, so let's get into it. First question, I will... No, look at me. If you are quiet, we can get through this really fast and then Mama can play games with you, okay? Do you think you can be a little quiet? Okay, thank you. What's an article of clothing or accessory of mine that you love to see me wear?
Do you like the moon earrings? Those are pretty cool.
Oh, the earrings that you got me?
The ones that I don't think I got.
Moon earrings.
The ones that hang down.
Oh, you like those? I did not know that you like those, so I'll have to wear them more because I actually really like them too. And an article of clothing or accessory of yours that I love to see you wear.
Mom, the tablet are false.
Okay, you can't play the phone and the tablet at the same time, so...
You play one at a time.
One at a time,
That's right,
yes,
buddy.
correct. Okay. A article of clothing that I like to see you wear, well, this is like multiple things, but like the flower pattern shirt that I got you, I really like that on you. Okay. And then like the Henley shirts that have like the 3 buttons at the top.
Oh, the ones from Target?
Really any of that style of shirt I just think looks good on you.
I like those too.
Okay, next question. You get to read this one.
All right. What makes you anxious?
Oh my gosh, what doesn't make me anxious? Driving, being out by myself with little people, just because you never know when things are gonna go bad. It's like a time bomb. It can be really good and then like a switch can just go off and then all of a sudden like you have to get out of there and you have to go home. So, but yeah, driving, I don't know, I don't like driving because I can control myself, but I can't control a lot of things going on around me, and a lot of people cannot drive, and it's dangerous. Like, it's super dangerous to be in a car. What about you?
Yeah, driving is also one of those things. Just because, yeah, you could do everything right and someone else could be having a bad day or whatever it is, and that's it.
Or just not be paying attention for like a second, and because you're going like 60 miles an hour sometimes or more, like just a split second of not paying attention can be very dangerous.
Yeah, and work, you know, because you want to do a good job at work, so especially if there's a lot that's put on you, that can make you anxious as well.
Yeah, and you have to make like a lot of decisions and stuff.
Yeah, so.
All right. Win 50,000 or let your best friend win 500,000. Why? Oh, that's so easy.
Screw them.
That is so easy. You know why? Because you're my best friend. So I would just let you win 500,000 and then I have 500,000.
It's kind of a cheat code. I don't know if that's how it works.
I know, but it doesn't say anything. It says why. That's why I would do it. And plus, okay, if my best friend is not you, then I let my best friend win 500,000. I mean, if they're my best friend,
they better give you 50 grand.
Technically, I should get 250,000 because without me, they wouldn't have got any money, right?
Yeah. So it would be a win-win if you let your best friend win the money. If you could have won 50 grand and then you let your friend win 500 grand, because that's the right thing to do, right? Like 50 grand and 500 grand, that's a big difference.
Big, huge difference.
So obviously, you're gonna let your best friend win 500 grand because that's your best friend. And if they don't, like, you know, give you something out of that, then it's like, well, they didn't reciprocate the best friend feelings. Cause like, you know, I want to see my people do good, and if I won 500 grand, especially if somebody else,
yeah,
like, I'm gonna let them hold something for sure.
Yeah,
So you at least get the 50 grand. So then it's like, yo, even if that, then they got 450, you got 50. It's a win-win.
And then they can take you on a cruise too.
Yeah. And then they can pay for all of it.
But if there's no like rules to it, then I would just pick you, and then I would still get all the money. So.
Because my money is your money.
Exactly.
Okay, this is news. What's something you're passionate about and why?
Okay, something I'm passionate about, probably this, obviously, the channel. It's really fun. I like working on new video ideas and stuff. Definitely my family, for sure. Just raising tiny people and helping them just learn and get better at things, and just watching them grow. I'm passionate about my family. That's a big part of my life. But I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about making videos like this. It's really fun, and I'm hoping one day something more will come of it. Even if nothing happens and it's literally just a hobby, I still really love doing it. Passionate about writing. I hope to get back into that at some point, because I want to eventually write a book. And it's really hard to do anything when you have children. I don't want to blame not doing things on children, but children. It's really difficult. You have very tiny windows, and it's like you can either sleep, do something to better yourself or that makes you happy, or housework. And no one wants to do that. What is something that you're... Oh, baby yawn. What is something that you're passionate about?
Sports. Like, I do love football. Very passionate about that. If I could play football again, I would. In a heartbeat. Work. I mean, I like doing a good job. Like, if it's something that I'm doing, you know, I'm gonna put 100% into it. What else?
What about your new channel?
Yeah, building my community around gaming, because I do love gaming.
Why don't you tell them about that?
Yeah, so if you like watching high flying, fast action video game, first person shooter, check me out, Dom Cheney on
Call
Facebook.
of Duty.
Yeah, that's what I predominantly play these days. So yeah, I'm pretty passionate about that too.
And what is your name? I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Dom Cheney. At the Dom Cheney.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. I enjoy helping people. Like, it doesn't have to be for a specific purpose, but if there is something that I can do to help somebody, then, you know, I'll always help somebody. I enjoy making other people happy. So, and if I can, then I'm gonna do it.
If you had the option to be famous, would you take it? Why or why not? Depends on exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Why am I famous? If I'm famous just simply because of the YouTube channel, it's not like super famous. Like, only a select group of people would know about me and care to know about me. But if it's like huge, where everyone's up in my business and like I can't go get ice cream or go to the grocery store without people following me and stuff, no, I would not like that at all, because I'm already like, it already is stressful to go out shopping with kids, and to try to do that with lots of people trying to get close to me, and yeah, no. I mean, obviously it'd probably be great to make the money that way, but no, thank you, no.
Yeah, so
What about you?
Same thing. It depends on what it's for. Because if it's famous for something that, you know, that I'm passionate about, you know, playing football, because like if you make it to that level, then yeah, there's some fame come with that. Or if like it's something that I did, you know, or playing video games, yeah, sure. But other than that, I don't know what else I would be famous for.
Yeah, no. Like if I got published one day, like I wrote a book and I got published, that'd be cool. But that's not like super famous. Like people aren't going to be like chasing me. I mean, I hope not.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the level of like fame.
If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would they be?
Ooh.
That's something that like when you're a kid you think about a lot. I hadn't really thought about it, you know, like what if I were to get 3 wishes. But I think one of them would be to have the ability to teleport or fly, because that can come in handy all the time, just to be able to be anywhere at the drop of a dime, I guess.
Like a dad. Oh no.
Do you want me to answer it and then you come back to yours?
Yes.
If a genie gave me 3 wishes, the first one would probably be that I would get a lot more followers on my channel, because then if I could possibly get that to where I could make money off of it, I feel like that would really help our family out, because eventually it would be awesome if like my channel made money and then he made money off of streaming, because then we could just stay home together all the time. But I don't know if that will ever happen, because I want us to be like not have to worry. Like I wish money wasn't a thing and like we could all just hang out all the time, but
Yeah.
that's not real.
Yeah.
And I know you can't wish for just like all the money,
Yeah. Good pick.
so can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Wish number 2, I got one. Yeah. To not have to work or worry about money. Like to just be able to do whatever you want to do at all times.
My second wish would be to have 100 acres of like our own property. And my third wish would be to have a big house on the property that we built ourselves. What would your last wish be?
Alright, so far we covered teleportation or flying. Whatever the genie can do for me. One of those, he better be able to do. 2, yeah, I guess just to not have to worry about working again, so that we could focus on, you know, the things that we want to do at all times, the things that make us happy. And 3, that we all remain healthy. That we, you know, like we're not,
That's a good wish.
yeah, we're not like affected by, you know, everything that goes on, or that we stay in good health, you know, like we don't get hurt, break our legs, whatever. That'd be nice,
So
because
what, we just died of old age?
yes, that we die of old age, exactly. So that's how I'm gonna go out.
Alrighty. Next one. Be able to speak to animals or know all the foreign languages. Why? That's easy. Be able to speak to animals.
Yo.
No one else can do that.
I
Other
know.
people can speak other languages. Why
But
would I
every
want
foreign language, you'll
Okay.
be able to communicate with everybody over the world. So you rather talk to animals
Yes.
than to talk to people.
to? You know why? I
It's funny.
love animals. I don't love all the people out there.
Easy decision.
Who doesn't want to talk to animals? Wait, what would you?
I
pick?
do, but I would have to choose to be able to speak all the foreign languages.
You would have to? Are you choosing for yourself or are you choosing for other people?
be able to speak to animals, or I'm choosing for myself.
You
That way-
truly don't want to speak to animals?
No, I do, but if I could understand everybody in the world and be able to speak, like I'd be, you know, like when I'm traveling, if I can understand what other people are talking about or what's going on around me at all times with the people,
But how often would you need that?
a lot more often if I was able to do it.
You could talk to a squirrel or a bird or a dog every single day.
I mean, what are they gonna talk about?
Important things.
Dr. Dolittle situation doesn't apply because these animals are still aggressive animals. Even if they can understand you, they still wanna eat you.
Yeah, but if they said, like, I would know if they were about to try to eat me. They'd be like, oh wow, you look delicious. And I'd be like, peace.
Yeah, it's still too late. It's too late.
I'm not in the cage with them.
That's literally all they would be talking about.
Anyways, easy Easy for me.
Easy for her.
All the stray cats that, I want to try to feed or whatever, I would be able to talk to them. And I'd be like, hey, don't run away. I'm going to go get you some lunch meat or see if I can find something in the fridge.
Stray cats don't care about nobody.
Stay right here. Yeah, but if I could talk to them and they knew food was involved, they wouldn't run away. Anyways, I'd rather talk to animals than people. But at least this way, one of us could talk to animals, the other one could talk to people, we'd be covered. So.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, well, I have one.
Go ahead.
It wasn't you. The worst date I've ever been on didn't end up happening. I was on my way driving to pick this person up because they did not have a vehicle at the time. And on my way over there to pick them up, they texted me and said, oh, hey, I forgot it was the Super Bowl. And I said, okay.
Priorities.
So I thought, maybe they'd be like, let's go somewhere where we can watch it or whatever, and we can still hang out or whatever. But I was on my way, almost pulling up to pick them up, and he texted me, he forgot it was the Super Bowl. That was it, he didn't say anything else. So I cried, and I went to my sister's and her husband's, and we watched shows and stuff. But
you watch the Super Bowl?
No, I'm not into football. It was just terrible because he already wasn't I don't even think he was home. If he was home, then I don't understand why we couldn't have still hung out or something, or he could have been like, hey, later let's do something or whatever. Or why could he have not texted me earlier? I was about to pick him up, I was there, and he waited until I was already there to tell me, just kidding, I don't want to do anything with you, I'd rather watch football. And after that I didn't try to hang out with him anymore. That was the end. Not dependable, I guess is the right word.
What a guy.
And I want someone who's not gonna just be wishy-washy, which there was a reason he was probably wishy-washy, so that I could meet this person over here. I don't have a bad date to talk about with you, so that's good.
Mom, I need my car.
Okay, go get your car.
I actually do have a bad date to talk about.
Let's hear
with
it.
you.
With me?
With you, yes.
Get my car.
Now, this bad date is so it all started in a little town called Shreveport, Louisiana, and we are going out with one of my boys.
My gosh, I know
on base,
exactly what you're talking
and
about.
the night started out great. So, started in Shreveport, Louisiana, working on base at the time, going out with one of my buddies from on base. He's a good friend. And he was like, okay, so, my girlfriend and her friends are going to come out with us. I was like, all right, bet. Let's do it. So we go over to his house. We start pregame, and they show up. We're like, all right, everybody, let's take a couple more shots. And then we decide to roll out. All right. So it's me, Becca, him, his girl, one of his boys and their girl, and I think she had one more friend with her. And we're like, okay, bet. So we pull up to the club, and we're having a great time, drinking, dancing. I go to the bathroom for, 2 minutes. I'm gone. 2 minutes. And I come back, my boy and the other guy that we were with, they're gone. His girl, she's hysterical, and she's crying, and she's telling me, she's like, yo, this what happened. We got into it. He put his hands on me. And then he took my purse. I don't know where he went. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I call him. He tell me where he's at. And we pull up at the other club. It's a line out the door. It's with the cover charge is like $20.
$20 a person.
$20 a person. So this club is packed to the brim. You can barely move. And so this whole time, I'm under the impression that she was afraid of him because of something that happened while I wasn't there. I wasn't aware of what happened. We get in the club. I don't even see this man yet. And she spots him. And when I tell you, she just moving through people.
He was on the stage. Yeah.
She moved through everybody and then started swinging at him. And I was just like, yo, that's not somebody who's afraid of this person. So, we get to him, we pull him apart. And I bring Penn upstairs, you know, me, Becca, we go upstairs and like, you know, they're arguing from the balcony and whatnot. He throws her purse off the balcony and then we was like, yo, we just gotta go. So we leave the club. We're trying to walk down the street to get to the vehicles.
Like the cops saw them arguing. The cops on the bicycle or whatever around the bar saw them arguing, told them they had to split or they're going to jail.
Yeah.
And she kept following him and kept trying to talk to him.
And was like, we going to jail today. Like, yeah, so the cops had to like pull him aside and it was like 3 cops talked to him for like almost an hour. And then, so they finally get him separated.
We tried to take him in our car and then her friends were trying to take her.
Yeah. And
she still was trying to get a ride with him.
We were trying to get him away. So we get in the car, we got him in the car with us, and he's just like, yo, I don't know. And like, she's knocking on the window while we're in the parking lot trying to leave. Like, let me in, let me in. Trying to get in the car. So we finally leave because her friends come pick her up. We finally leave.
Get to his apartment.
We get to his apartment. We're like, yo, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good.
We let him out.
We let him out. It's dark. And out of the bushes, like she came out the woods and so.
It was not out of the bushes, but just out of the parked cars.
She was hiding.
She got out as soon as
he
got him out, and she like followed him into his apartment.
Yeah, all right, we out. We going home. 'Cause, yeah, so crazy night.
Yeah, we don't know all that happened. All that we know is that is not the type of night that we wanted to have.
Cause we're having fun.
We don't go out to like bars and clubs and stuff like that very often. So like it was fun. At least we thought it was gonna be fun for us to be able to go do that. And then we ended up having to pay a ton of money because we paid for the first place. We were barely there. It wasn't a lot, but we had just paid and just got drinks.
Rolling,
like we just got there.
Dancing.
So it's not even like we had fun for a while and then the drama happened. It was just
quick.
Really quick. And then we paid $40 to get in second place, which I would never have paid to get in there because it was wall-to-wall people.
Sardines.
Like you couldn't go in there without your butt rubbing up against someone. And I mean, who wants that? I mean, somebody might want that, but I do not. But anyway, so that place was just way too many people. And not only did we pay to get in there, but then we left immediately after.
Because they fight.
Yeah, the whole thing was nuts. Like we don't know all the details of what happened. But I do know I didn't like it and it wasn't fun. So I totally forgot about that date. That is a very good worst date. Alright, so that was us answering questions from Let's Get Deep. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You want to come say bye with us?
Bye.
I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when a new video goes up. I hope y'all have a wonderful night or day. I hope it's wonderful. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Thank you.